Hosting tonight is myself, Nathan Selwood, and beside me is Glenn Ogston. Welcome, Glenn.
Hey, Sal. Thanks for having me. It's what a great night. Plenty of blue in the crowd. The stadium is chocked, and lots of excitement tonight.
Yeah, look, it should be an interesting clash. I think during the year, both teams have been pretty evenly matched. Obviously, game one going in Werriby's favour. Probably some of the key takeaways from that game. Probably the field goal percentage from Werriby is a key indicator. Got a lot of good shots. Probably defensive pressure. Led to probably a low field goal percentage from the Jets.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looked like Wyndham on the night shot the ball really well. And, Sunbury at 15% basically on the night, unheard of. And it'd be hard to see them shoot like that again tonight. But that's certainly what the home crowd is hoping doesn't happen. They want to see a high-scoring night. And I think first to 96 points tonight, mate, gets it done. So get out and run and get scoring.
Very true, very true. We look at this is the fourth match between both teams in the 2022 season. The first game they played, Sunbury had an 8-point win. In the return bout, Sunbury won by a point, and then obviously in the most important one last week, Werribee won by a considerable margin of 21 points. Key scorers out of that game was obviously Ish Sanders for Sunbury Jets, had a solid 27 points, and for Wyndham we had their import Howard with 25.
Yeah, and another big performer for Sunbury last week in game one was Gerald Blackshear, had 23 points. He logged 27 minutes, and the key for Gerald is avoiding foul trouble, so Coach White can keep him in the game, and he can have more influence on more possessions throughout the night. So I think slowing Wyndham's pace and ball movement, and they got scorers all over the floor, keeping the man in front and limiting their scoring opportunities.
Yeah, and I think one of the things I've noticed when I've seen them play is actually how deep Sunbury will run their bench tonight. Their starters, the last start of this finals campaign, have logged some pretty heavy minutes. Yeah. And if you can get some production out of your 6, 7, 8, 9 guy, spot minutes here, there, everywhere, that's going to go a long way to keeping the starters fresh when it comes down to that fourth quarter crunch time.
Yeah, absolutely. Across the season, Sunbury's probably getting 75% of their minutes played by their starters, same as their production. But Coach White's got some wily veterans that he can call on. Nathan Baker is coming back into fitness towards the back end of the season after being injured, and Jeremy Ragg comes in and influences the ball, either side of the ball, on multiple possessions without it showing up on stat sheets. So you're right. How deep will he go? Because we know Wyndham will run 7, 8, 9 and get production.
Yeah, and look, there are some big boys out there. I know back in our playing days, I don't think they ran as big as what they do these days.
Exactly. The length and athleticism is phenomenal. From a guard perspective, I would be having conniptions about how you would keep Howard in front of yourself and his Sanders at the other end. But they're really classy players, great guys, and hopefully we get a showcase game that ends up, we're back here tomorrow for game 3.
Yeah, look, that'd be exciting, and like you said earlier, great turnout. For those that can't see, there's kids lining up each end of the floor. The grandstand's full, the bar area is full, and what looks to be a very entertaining game. Okay, Wyndham with the first possession of the game. Going straight to Howard, and a turnover by Wyndham. Let's see what the Jets do with their first set of the game. They want to try and get their key scorers involved early, get some early touches. Sanders out in the wing. Barkley curling to the foul line. Howard in his face. Blackshear, nice post up, nice and deep. Great defence by Wyndham. Nice travel call. I think that was too bad an opening set, a post entry. He had a nice deep catch there. But like we said earlier before the game, big bodies. Yeah, it's tough to get those shots off.
5 blue shirts touch the ball in the first possession, get some of those nerves out.
Inbound to Howard, guarded by Sanders, who's got a hand in there, very active. guarding him down the floor. AOL with the ball. Open 3-point shots. No, two. Two, so I was looking at the under 12 line there. They were coaching against on today. Marshall with the ball down the floor. Physical screening. Hand off to Sanders at the top. To break down his player. Tong. Blackshear, hand off to Barkley. Deep three. And boom goes the dynamite.
Max has the ability to get hot, get shots off.
Oh, nice moving screen there by Wyndham. They got away with one there. Oh, nice footwork underneath. A reverse layup there by Arilara. And just a cheap foul there in the backcourt by AL. Now, they're the fouls you don't want to be giving away in the backcourt, not in a scoring position. I get you trying to set some precedence in the game with physicality, but they're those cheap ones that might come back to bite you later in the game.
I think Wyndham also, too, wants the ball out of Marshall's hands. Wear down is Sanders and Max Barkley having to carry the ball more.
Yeah, got a valid point here. Marshall come down the opposite wing. Great drive for the basket, just couldn't finish. Rebound by Aguilera out to Howard. Nice streaking play there by Kevon Green.
There's that athleticism and transition on display there, Sal.
Yeah, look, that ball from the 45 to the 45, catching it in rhythm and getting the defender on your heels. Sanders turns the corner. Lost his footing there. Look out to Blackshear. He's going to dig down on the mismatch down low. Out to Clayton. Whoop. 2-1, Marsh, good drive.
There we go.
I think that'd be a key factor of the game. If they can get to the hoop against these big bodies, might open up the perimeter for them. Getting the tough ones early, I think, is very important for any basketball game. Sanders guarding Howard. Alara sets a false screen and rolls. Good D by Marshall. Open three, missed. Barkley on the rebound. We go Jets in transition now. Carrying the ball. Good drive by Barkley. Oh, went around the back to Blackshear, but a little bit off the mark there, and a turnover to Sunbury. I probably thought he could have taken another dribble and a layup there.
Yeah, I'll kick it early and cut, but yeah, get that ball moving.
Sanders full court on Howard. Again, Howard, that's the big fella. Aguilar saying 209 centimetres. Barkley on Green. Good drive by Green, kick to Aguilar. Good range by the big fella. Yeah. Nothing but net. Good offensive play. I don't think the defence was too bad there. It was good penetration and kick. You've got to help. Clayton bringing the ball back down. It's out of Marshall's hands. Clayton takes the big fella on one. Nice drive by Clayton. Left hand finish. Maurice Howard. On ball screen by Tong. Howard and Marshall. Marshall probably a little bit close. Called for the blocking foul. That's the first team foul for Sunbury and the first foul from Marshall. Wyndham on the inbound here. Out to Green, 45. Goes back to Howard. Got the run. On-ball screen. Slips that. Big fella with range. Oh, picked off by Marshall. 2-on-1 here. Dribble. Nice finish by Sanders. Important.
First score for Ish in the night, 3.5 minutes in. Let's get him going.
Yeah, first shot being a layup too. Not a bad start.
Want to see it go down.
Tough shot by Alara. Barkley on the rebound. Elliott to Marshall. We're into transition again. Nice bounce pass. Expects the contact. Right to it. Blackshear with the rebound. And the putback. I mean, though Sanders missed that layup, I actually think the aggressive nature of the take. Great defence by Wyndham. Yeah. And Blackshear there to clean up.
Just ask the question of the referee too, just to see how the game may be killed tonight.
Yeah. Good handoff. Green, nice finish. Dribble penetration. Sanders to Clayton. It's a pseudo guard this time down the floor. Guarded by Aguilar. Looks like the Clayton out in the perimeter, taking the big fella out of the key. Barkley, dribble penetration. Hard drive, kick out. Sanders off Wyndham. Sunbury ball. Not a bad drive by Barkley, but weak side shooters just got to move, relocate, get ready for the catch. Quick sub. Jeremy Ragg in for Nathan Marshall. Jeremy Ragg, what can we expect out of him tonight, Glenn?
It's energy, Sal. It's both sides of the ball energy. He runs lanes hard. He contests rebounds. He's a really good passer at his size and his position. Just really efficient and clever.
Clayton on the drive. Not a bad drive. Good defence by Wyndham. Green, spin on Sanders.
Awesome.
Got the numbers here. Pass out for 3. Aolara reverses.
There we go.
Oh, picked off
Rags
Clayton.
length.
Can he finish? Nice take there by Clayton. Kept the ball high. Didn't bring it down. To his advantage. Sanders riding Howard.
He's looking for...
Oh, tried to reach there, and Howard made him pay. You know, I think containment's going to be the big one for Howard. You know, he's obviously a streaky scorer. He put some points up, so you know you've got to do your job and contain.
Is prone to turning the ball over too without knocking him. You know, so that's why they're working in full court.
Yep. Blackshear here at the high.
Interesting matchup here, Sal.
Blackshear, oh nice. Oh, unlucky. In and out. There we go, Rag at the key.
Yep.
Barkley with the board. Brings it back out. Got a fresh 14 on the clock. Looking for an isolation. Barkley on the big fella. Nice fake. Finish to Blackshear. Good drive. Great finish. Bit of hang time.
He's tough. He's strong.
It was a really good creation by Barkley there. Got the big fella out on the perimeter. Saw the mismatch. Yeah. Howard now on Rag. Now Rag's length will be to his advantage here.
And competitiveness.
Yeah. Give the guy a wrap and he just reaches. Here we go. Sanders on the rebound. Nice hard drive.
Yeah.
And a call and one. Sorry, there. Probably got a little bit surprised by Ish's turn of speed. Get downstream and turn the corner on him. I'm just a little bit out of position.
Yeah, it's interesting because Ish has been here 4 or 5 years and that's bread and butter for him. Gets himself going in transition.
Subs in for Wyndham. 11, Aolara comes out. And number 10, Tong comes out. Hines comes in. Ayol comes out. And Gorsey comes in. The other sub in was Arundoni. The Sanders for the 1.
All scorers, Sal. They can all shoot the ball, especially Gorsky.
Unusual miss, but nice rebound by Clayton. Jets with the 17-14 lead. Barkley baseline jumper. Unlucky. Howard in transition here. Nice pass inside. Hines out to Dolney for 3. 17 all. 3 minutes 35 to go in the first. Good energy out there by both teams early.
Yeah, they seem to have blown the nerves away pretty early.
Blackshear at the top. Barkley back cuts. Looking for a foul call, not given. Clayton hand off to Sanders. A one-on-one with Dolney for 3. Misses. Nice effort there by Blackshear.
Yeah.
The box out. Big fella. Big unit to try and move.
I wonder if the Jets can look to exploit that matchup of Blackshear and Green a little bit. Like Green's very strong, but some giving away some length.
No, very good point. And I think probably the first play of the game, we actually had a deep catch inside the circle there, is something we want to try and exploit a little bit more to their advantage. Sub here, Clayton out and Marshall back in. Gets on the baseline. Double cross screen for Barkley. Nice dump to Blackshear. Nice turn. Missed. Rag, there he is. Energy. Unlucky. Green's got it. Howard on Rag. Oh, better give me space. It's an easy 2 for Howard. Good challenger. Step off. Likely to shoot. Guard too close. Crush you up.
He's very quick. Very quick.
Marshall with the ball. Blackshear at the top. Hand off to Sanders. Sanders for 3. And boom goes the dynamite.
This looks like shell and peas, doesn't it? It's efficient, effective.
Shelling peas.
That shot, it's just
nice.
smooth. Like imagine
I like the analogy.
Sitting at your dinner table, you got Sunday roast cooking, you get the peas ready right at the end in the steamer, you just shell them out.
Oof, look at you, you got more time to prepare your food and eat it than I do. Full court pressure here by the Jets. Sanders again going against Howard. Surprised they probably wouldn't try and work Sanders off the ball defensively, but maybe he wanted the assignment. Rag, staying low on Howard. Oh. Blocking foul as Howard goes down on the wing. That's the first foul for Rag. 2 fouls all. And for Wyndham, Ayol has 2 fouls. 2 minutes 29 to go in the first. Jets lead 2019. Howard again with Rag. Out wide. Dolney looks inside. Just tipped Kokorski and just tipped by the Jets and out of bounds. Wyndham on the baseline. Well, looking at an up screen here and a flare out. Out he comes. And missed his target. Jets ball. Sanders inbounding. Goes over to Barkley. Marshall bringing the ball up the floor now. Looking on Dolney. That's to Clayton. Sanders off the screen. Cross his back. Hesitation dribble. Looked inside to Clayton. Was picked off by Hines. And Wyndham come again.
Oh.
Howard for deep 3. Nice transition pass. And Jets reset. Sanders. Deep 3. And boom goes the Dynamites. You know, very similar to Howard. You play him too close, he'll go past you. You step off, give him half a metre, he is going to let that fly. Sanders on Howard, penetration. Kick out to Green. Oh, Barkley missed the box out. Howard again. There's the space we spoke about.
Coach White would be happy that Howard was left with a 3 at 25% shooting, but second chance for Howard. Killer.
Indeed. Clayton at the top. Hand off for Sanders. He likes this matchup. Yeah. Sanders for a deep 3. Nice big rebound there by Hines.
He provided some great minutes last week, young Hines. Points and rebounds.
Very athletic, the big fella. Well, that is a deep 3 by Gorski. Clayton, rebound. Let's see if Jess can get through a set here. Sanders downhill. Rips and goes. And 1! Great take by Sanders, getting the ball again, an early transition play here to Sanders, and then that turn of speed, splitting 2 defenders, taking the ball and get the N1. That's Howard's first foul. Puts the Jets up 25-22 with 43 seconds to go in the first.
Wasn't much of a lane there either, Sal, was it? He just asked the question.
Yeah, found the turn of speed. Yeah, no, it was. And look, I think that's the thing. Like, I mean, Sanders, he's hit a couple threes. He's had a couple of tough drives to the basket. And he's got to keep the defense honest. Yeah. You know? I mean, it's a good sign for Sunbury that Sanders is getting points on the board early. And I think the important thing is he's actually getting the hard ones, you know, at the basket. Bragg comes out of the game and Blackshear back in. Last 43 seconds. Probably not a bad foul. Don't want your big fella picking up any cheapies in the last part of the quarter. Gorski gives out to Green, across to Howard. Isolating Sanders here. They've gone to flat. See what Sanders does here. Good drive by Howard. And 1. Points good. Sanders caught him on the arm. I didn't think there was much in that for the angle I had there. I thought it was a bit of a tough call. But, you know, take the good with the bad. Sanders has had 2 and 1s down our end, so that's only his first foul. 3 fouls to each team. Big sub. As Gorski takes a rest, and Abram Tong checks back in. Howard with the N1 is good. 26-25. Sunbury look to hold for probably one last shot here. If they can at least get into quarter time with a lead, not a bad start to the game. Barkley reverses back through Clayton. Marshall looking for the on ball for Clayton.
Tong's up and in on Ish.
Blackshear drives on Hine. Missed the shot. Oh, probably a bit early on that offensive set, I would have thought. That was Howard. And missed by Howard. Somebody probably lucky that last offensive set where they shot probably a little bit early. But the Howard shot missed everything. First quarter, your thoughts?
Look, I think it played true to form. Both these teams are getting up and at it. Werribee likes to go at 105, 106 points a game, and Sunbury at 95, 96. They're going to have to get close to 100 to win, and they're both on track. Transitions the key. Hands the ball through a number of hands, and the key players are scoring. We're seeing Sanders at one end and Howard at the other.
Yeah, and probably one of the points from start of the game that I made was that, somebody's just rotated the one bench player through. They've run 6. And Wyndham have managed to run players 6, 7 and 8. So as we said, start the game, probably the rotations, you hope you can get your starters some rest early in the game, but that's obviously contingent on actually getting some some likely matchups to your benefit that you want to try and exploit. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I think the crowd's certainly getting what they've paid for. We've got a bumper crowd. There is kids lined up like it's 1986 and Andrew Gay's in the house at the other end, mate. It's great to see. Sunbury's both teams had a really great season. They're the clear 2 best teams in the competition, and it's probably only fitting that these two face off each other, and hopefully it will be a 3-game, very tight series outside of game 1. Yeah, absolutely.
All good?
Yeah. You happy to keep going like that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, good on you. I reckon it sounds great.
Yeah. So after the first quarter here, score is Sanders with 13 on 5 of 8 field goals, leads all scorers. And for Wyndham, we have Maurice Howard with 11 on 4 of 7 shooting. So again, the 2 top scorers in the league, leading the way for both their respective teams.
Absolutely. And Ish would have, off the back of a handful of points and 13 shot attempts last week, he's seeking redemption, and the first quarter's led to that.
Jets ball to start the second. Barkley inbounds to Marshall. Guarded by Howard. Gives out to Barkley. Runs off a UCLA, cut off Sanders. Barkley probably likes his matchup here. Go to Marshall. Looks inside. Tipped pass. Clayton. Miss. Rebound. Take the 2 any way you can get it. Howard. Outlets to Green. Back to Howard. Sanders being very active with his hands. Hine rolls and slips. Howard, just a mishandle there. Out to Green. Out to Abram Tong for 3. And wide open. Blackshear, I think, was quite content to let him shoot from out there. Marshall on Dolney. Out by Clayton. Sanders trying to get the hand off. Getting guarded very closely by Tong. They can keep the ball out of his hands. Barkley missed the pass to Blackshear. Howard in transition. That's Dolney. Rips left. And 3. But that's a really nice play. He put the ball on the floor, step back. There's just something about left-hand shooters.
Yep.
Marshall via Blackshear here. Dribble penetrates to Sanders. Screen off Marshall. Back out to Marshall. Tough passing angle there by Marshall to Blackshear. Missed him. It appears they're trying to get some inside play there, but Howard makes them play the other way.
Yeah, 2 turnovers, 2 scores.
And outside those first 2 points on the offensive putback, the next handful of baskets come by Wyndham. Probably some costly turnovers by somebody there.
And again, it feeds into what we talked about pre-game, Sal, in that Coach Allen's getting it out of his bench. That was Tong on 3. And
Dolney on the 3,
Dolney. So,
yeah, exactly.
They get spread of minutes and spread of scoring. Never quite get a break.
So it'll be interesting to see what Sunbury looks to do out of this timeout. I think it seemed clear from the last minute and a half of this, the first minute and a half of this quarter, that they're trying to get some inside presence. I think a couple of times they've tried to get into Blackshear and been a tip pass and 2 turnovers. Maybe stick to the fundamentals. Get a deep post catch like you're the first play of the game. Use his size to his advantage, and if he's had Green matched up on him, again, make the umpires make a goal.
And also guards getting fed inside the key with the ball, making decisions. That's how you can put pressure on D, not just trying to make that pass to the interior.
8 minutes 30 left in the second. Sunbury 28, Wyndham 33.
The crowd is buzzing here, Sal. This is, I can feel it coming across the quarter. It's a pretty good night.
It is. Howard now has 13. Green has 4. Tong 3. Ayol 5. Ayol 2. And 6 points for Dolney off the bench.
Yeah. At a fishing clip too.
2 of 2. Marshall. Nice screen by Barkley. A lob by Marshall to Blackshear, just a little bit high with his fingertips. Dolney to Howard. Not a bad matchup by Clayton with his reach to his advantage. Green likes the matchup on Marshall. Good contest. Marshall straight up defence. You probably will give him that shot. Take it away. Barkley in transition.
Yeah, tough.
Nice, hey. Transition ball. Pitch that ball early to the wing. Get your guy one-on-one.
It's a clear tactic, Sal, to meet Howard baseline to baseline on defence. Just work him the whole day.
Yeah, and it's probably a similar tactic for both teams when you think about it. Let's get our top scorers tired. Pass there behind, picked off by the Jets. Barkley, see if they get another set here. Clayton, dribble handoff to Sanders for 3, and boom goes the dynamite.
Great screen by Clayton there.
Yeah, big screen to get around. Nice finish by Sanders. Just need to give him that little bit of daylight, and that ball is going up. Dolney for a return reply. No, good box out by Blackshear.
And they're off again, Sal.
Yep, downstream. Sanders, he's feeling it.
It's good.
A little bit long on that one. Rebound by Green. Look, I don't mind that shot, to be honest, if he's feeling it. Hey, you brought him out here to score. Let's score. Good deflection by the Jets. Thought off Howard's leg, but given back to Wyndham.
And on the season, Sanders is getting about 21 shots a game. 12 or 13 of those are from range. So
yeah, and look, I probably haven't seen that range since back in my younger days. I saw Ryan Montgomery, pounding the hardwood. And Ryan, I hope you're feeling all right at home tonight. Good defence by Clayton, just straight up. A miss there by Elara, and it's a sweaty spot on the floor there from an earlier fall. Rag, hustle play. There's Jimmy Rag for you. Barkley leans a little bit shaken. Sanders in the sweaty spot that just fell. Watch your feet there. Reverses back through Clayton. Marshall, dribble penetration. Rag out wide. I think Wyndham probably want to give him that shot. Turnover. Good defence by Green. Very active. Howard. Downhill. Good defence by Sanders. Right in his pocket. Rag here with his length. Oh, nice pass.
What are they going to call on this, though, you reckon?
Ayala had a nice deep catch. Nice entry pass by Green there, and Marshall had no option, really, but to foul him. Now, the umpires are talking.
Yeah.
And it's unsportsmanlike. You thought there was no play on the ball?
Yeah, well, I think under the new interpretations, that's an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. Ayala, just 2 free throws. Some of the Jets crowd don't like that, and I expect nothing less from a home crowd. He makes his first.
Oh, he has a very nice stroke, doesn't he?
He has indeed. Wyndham 33 to 34, 1 point lead. Nice. 2 in a row. Ayala. Wyndham ball here. Inbound to Green. Guarded closely by Barkley. Good defence. Keep him out of the lane. Nice strong move by Green. I don't think there's anything too much wrong with that defence. He just Green just got to the spot he wanted, turned and finished close to Barkley. Barkley here. Got to get the ball out of his hands. He's in trouble. Close to a cross court.
I reckon there was 14 on the clock when it crossed, but
blocking foul there by Dolney.
Max has had really big games this year, Sal. He's got streaky from threes, and he's also backed that up with shooting free throws at really good clips. So putting pressure on the defence, getting calls early in quarters is key to getting to the free throw line. 1
foul each for the Jets and Devils to start. Inbound to Clayton. Clayton went to post up Ayala, brought it back out, reverse out through Sanders. Footwork, step back. And there's Rag being active. Great rebound by Jeremy Rag. Second efforts. I mean, Ayala's got a certain amount of height over him, but Rag just really worked. Sanders went baseline. Yeah, good defence there by Tong. And umpires letting them play a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Tong brings strength and athleticism and a real work ethic on the defensive end, and quite efficient at offensive when he stays within his game.
Blackshear back in with Clayton taking a rest. Barkley off the double screen on the base. Into Blackshear. Gets to the baskets. Ayala was late in moving over. That's his first foul. Wasn't quite in position. Bumps Blackshear sideways, and he'll take 2 at the foul line.
Good hustle from Mr. Marshall in the crowd, getting that loose ball there. Great effort.
Oh, look, it's the 1%ers that you hope will determine the game tonight. Beat it from the players or the crowd. Blackshear. That's his 5th point for the game, halfway through the second quarter. And misses the second. Oh, but there's Rag again. There's Rag again. Getting a hand in there.
Had a cut it. Nope.
No, he gets back in to recover his dribble. Just Tong with the ball. Trying to get the hand off in Howard's space. Oh, nice crossover by Howard. And lost the ball, regathered, and finished uncontested at the hole. Oh, transition pass down the floor to Barkley. Reverses back through Rag. Dribble hand off to Sanders for 3. And boom goes the dynamite. Good sign for the Jets.
He's got those laser eyes happening tonight.
Works really well off the ball.
Yep.
Always moving, and they set the screens well for him. Howard here. Engaged Blackshear there with Chevalier wide open. Hits the 3. Max Barkley now with the ball. Hand off. Sanders. At top to Blackshear. Hand off to Marshall. Gives it out to Rag. Good defence by Green. Marshall puts the ball on the floor. Jets seem a little bit lost here. Drive by Rag. And good defence by Wyndham, I should say. I really don't know what sort of set Sunbury were trying to run there, but wherever they were trying to get, I think Wyndham were just worked a little bit harder on defence to take him out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
4 minutes 19 left. Sunbury 37, Wyndham 42. Howard and Sanders again will be a feature of the grand final series. Howard for a deep 3.
Wow.
Happy to take those. A bit of a strong hand check there. Got away with. Coach John White is not happy.
He's almost a cuddle.
Oh, now look at that nice deep catch by Blackshear. Rag nearly got the offensive around. Look, I don't mind that play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Lara, out wide. Tong passes to Green, gets the and 1.
Yeah, I think Coach White would have hoped that Barkley just closed out, kept Tong in front. 25% three-point shooter on the year. Keep him behind the line, not attacking.
That's Marshall's 3rd. Is that Marshall that called that foul on? That's his 3rd. He's subbing out, and we've got into the game for the first time tonight. He's number 6, June Vocal. I think gave him some minutes in game 2. Let's see, it's probably not a bad move by John White. So, look, we're sort of outscored by 6 this quarter. Let's see if we can get someone else to give us some energy. Green finishes a 3-point play. That gives Wyndham an 8-point lead. 3:45 left. Also, the number 1 defender here is long. Very long arm. Tong. That's the call. That's the call Sunbury have been after all game. The arm's in there, but solid defensive player. And guarding Sanders is quick. It takes a bit of effort. Inbound to Barkley. To Dolney. Reverse back through Clayton. Hand off to Jimbo Cole. Playing his first minutes of the game. To Sanders. Mid-range jump shot. Just misses. Good rebound by Clayton. Oh, there's Sanders. Looks to go again. Great pass.
Oh.
Good. That gets the crowd on his feet with those kids jumping. Green goes right back to the hoop. Met defense. Great defense by Sunbury. But hey, Green active. Offensive board. Went again. So I'm saying you get those tough baskets. Missed the shot, stayed in the play.
Yeah, his strength around the rim is really key tonight, both defensively early guarding Blackshear and then on the offensive end.
Time out there. I'm not sure he called that one.
Sunbury.
Oh, kids are cheering for Gerald. It's enough to get everyone up off their seats. Sanders with 19 points. And for Wyndham, Howard with 15. And Ayalara with 10. Devon Green with 9. going to the line to hopefully reach double figures with a couple of free throws.
I'm not sure if it's our floating pontoon up here, Sal and Pat, or whether the rim down the bar end is still shaking from Gerald's dunk.
You know what? I've been to OPSM, and they said my eyes were pretty good. Shout out to a sponsor if you want to jump on board, please do. But I think that ring did seem to be shaking there for a little bit. Maybe that's why Coach White called the timeout, because he could have put the shot off.
Yeah. I'll have to check the stats at halftime too. So I reckon you've had 2 shout-outs to my none. I need to regroup at the half and think about some calls.
Oh, look, we've got a bevy of sponsors here up on the wall there, so we can always give them a shout out anytime you like during the game. Let's start with Think Trent Mason from Leading Real Estate. Thanks for your support, Trent Mason. Gerald walks down to the baseline, a bit of a smile there with all the kids loving his last play and attack on the ring. Green for 2 free throws. Kids making some noise. First point for Green there. That's point number 10. And point number 11. Clayton inbound. Sanders again being worked full length of court by Tong. Really good defense by Tong. Yeah, he's making him work. Sanders out to Clayton. Barkley down screens for Vocal. Reverse back through Blackshear. Vocal looks to be aggressive on Howard. Nice drive. Little 4-foot floating jump shot off the bank. Here we go. Sanders on Howard. Hands off Green downhill. There he goes again. Oh, Clayton. Good. Oh, wow. I thought it was pretty good defense myself.
Yeah, I thought if anything the ref might have called the bump earlier, but let him play and then called on the arms.
Yeah, I actually thought he was up over him, and I thought his arm was actually up pretty good.
Green turned that quarter out of that handoff.
He
with
did.
Frightening speed.
He was quick. I think at that point in time, I'd probably be like someone sitting in the slips, just sort of point out to third man down there, say, you get that ball for me, mate, I'll wait up here for you. Green, another free throw. Wyndham 48, Sunbury 41. Misses. ALR on the rebound, offensive rebound. They get it back. Green again. Great work on the boards by Wyndham there.
Yeah, extra possessions.
Vocal on Howard. The step back. Oh, gets a lucky bounce. Sanders. Back across to Clayton. Trying to work Sanders off the ball here. Jets reverse through Blackshear. Hand off to Sanders. Comes back around Blackshear screen. Howard miss. Blackshear rebound. And one. Great work.
Yeah.
By Gerald Blackshear.
Very powerful athlete. When he's close to the basket like that, gets his eyes on the rim. He's tough to beat. And he's brought his own fan club. I think the numbers have swelled to about 68 by now. So
Gerald Blackshear with 9 points to the game and 4 of 8 field goal percentage. King for his 3-point play. Yes. And judging by the Clouds' reaction and the little kiddies in the corner. Finish the play. Having a rest, and for the first time tonight, we see Mark Beresdecki checking in. Howard worked by Sanders in the backcourt.
Referees allowing same contact both ways. Good to see.
Sanders working. Nice defense. Oh, the back cut and a great finish by Donny. And the slight turn of the head there, and backdoor he went, and nice finish.
Elevated well, didn't he?
He did. I haven't been that high since probably about 94. Sanders out to Vocal, out to the wing. Looks to have taken Donny. He likes this match. Nice drive. And now draws the contact. He thought he could have gone up to the left there, but he brought the ball back to the right. And a foul, and Aaron Donny there just caught out of position. Look, it's probably a 50-50 call that probably got called down the other end before, so no objection. Vocal for his first point of the game, just a bit short to the left. Looking to finish the second, he does. That brings Jets within 6 with a minute 37 to play. Sanders full court. Howard. Screen here off for Dolly. No, rolls out of it. Reverse the ball for dribble. For a handoff with Hines. Oh, he likes his matchup. The big fella Barry Zeki. Oh, great pass. And nice finish. Look, you know, and probably all the attention there was probably Howard's like, I got the mismatch, I'm going to take this guy. And found an open Tong under the basket for the easy two.
Probably about the fourth or fifth weak side backdoor cut that Wyndham's executed for scores or fouls.
Yeah, Jimbo Kell for the drive. A little bit hard off the backboard. Out Green in transition here. Here he goes. Here he goes. What's Max going to do? Oh, look, that's a good take. Well, good defence there by Berkeley. Sanders downhill in return. They got the numbers 5-on-4 if they're quick enough. Sanders out to Barkley. Umpires maintaining control. I don't think there was much in that.
You know, just a couple of blokes going hard and just checking in on each other.
Sunbury regrouped. 40 seconds left in the second. It's a blocking for Alan Green, and that puts Max Barkley to the line.
Just wily veteran, Sal. Max realised they're in the penalty. Bit of a broken play, drew the contact, get some free throws, and then from then for a shooter, every shot's fair game.
Yeah, look, with 40 seconds left in the quarter, probably trying to get the 2 for 1. You know, if you can burn, maybe Wyndham will look for a quick hit play to get the last shot of the quarter. But you know, it's surprising. Max has only had 3 field goal attempts. You know, for probably a high volume sort of shooter. And it's a bit of a credit to Wyndham's defence there. Barkley hits both. Sanders again on Howard full court. Doing a pretty good job guarding full court.
Sorry, so Gorski's subbed in here. He's a streak shooter.
Howard. Gorski back to Howard on the drive. And it gets a lucky roll. Jets are looking for an offensive goaltend. It wasn't to be.
Wondered if Hine tipped it.
And Jets with the last play of the game here. Let's see what they said. They give a bit more better clock management than they did in the first quarter. Interesting, we've got Gorski guarding Sanders here. I thought Tonga been pretty good. They've isolated him here. Sanders has lost the ball. Oop. Buzzer beater. No good. Sanders a little bit frustrated with that last play, but you know, most importantly, Wyndham didn't get a score. And that's half time. We have Sunbury, the home team, on 47, and Wyndham on 56. Glenn, first thoughts?
I thought where Wyndham just started to get some ascendancy in that second half of the quarter there. Their off-ball movement was really effective, and their guards, by putting pressure on the defence early in the half, had defenders on their heels. So those off-ball cuts, slashing to the basket, people like Tong and Green getting to the rim, putting some real pressure on the Jets on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think one of the things is, you know, Wyndham have managed to get 8 points off the bench. Sunbury just with the 3. So, you know, like we said at the start, I think bench scoring can be a pretty key indicator for them. Just at half time, Sunbury with the 18 rebounds, 8 offensive, 10 defensive. And then for Wyndham, we have 12 rebounds, 2 offensive and 10 defensive. So I think 8 rebounds are Coach White would be very happy with. Some second chance points there. But again, I think just the transition play sometimes when Green gets the ball downhill, a bit like Sanders, quick turn of foot. So very entertaining first half. Wyndham be very happy going in on the road with a 9-point lead. And let's see what any adjustments coaches make at half time. And I'll time for a quick drink, Oggy, and we'll be back for the second half.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sal.
Cheers, mate. Alrighty, third quarter, about to get underway. Didn't realise at half time they're actually doing awards.
Yeah. Mark Jeffers, I think, from League was here and presenting some awards. So it's
Ish Sanders, League MVP, Trevon Clayton with Defensive Player of the Year, and John White with the Coach of the Year. Nice return by the Jet senior man, and Maria from the Championship Women's side also got League MVP.
Yeah, very good. I mean, that's big credit to Maria. I think she missed the first third of the year by playing in Spain, but she had a big impact on the club, the team and the community, and well done to the gents who picked up awards too.
Give a shout out to Timmy Thornton, listening in, wherever he may be. I'm sure he's got some family function tonight. He's always out and about, busy man.
Yeah, big social calendars, the Thorntons.
Yes, they do. Wyndham with the ball here. Gone inside Ayol. Steps out, fakes the three, Clayton on him. Howard with the handoff, pull up for three. Oh, there's a aggressive rebound by Tong from behind. I think he's going to get pinned for the foul. That's his second foul for the game. Full court pressure again by Wyndham. Trying to get the ball out of Barkley's hands. Sanders back to Barkley. Howard guarding him. I think Barkley will be looking for a big third quarter here. Yeah. Sanders off the curl. Blackshear in the pick and roll. Sanders steps out. Pitches out to Marshall. Dribble penetration. Back out to Sanders. 2-1 on the clock. Sanders with a contested three. Misses. Good rebound there by Ayol. Pitches out to Howard. Sanders guarding him. Nice drive by Howard. Just missed. Jets get numbers around the ball. Back to Howard in the corner. Ayolara, 7 on the clock. Tough shot there by Tong. Good rebound by the Jets, and here they go again. Looking for our first score in the third quarter. Barkley reverses back through Clayton. Two-man game out here with Sanders. Still penetrates. Blackshear, big fella drives, kicks out to Clayton. Out a wide open three. Passed it up. I think he stepped on the line. Wyndham lead 47-56. Minute and a half gone in the third. Howard hands off to Green. Looks to turn the corner, keeps the ball, but Barkley on him. Barkley looking for the offensive foul there. Probably went out a bit easy, and nice easy finish by Green. Barkley gives it to Clayton. Brings the ball to Marshall. Cuts back door. Out to Blackshear. Sanders with the ball. Kicks out to Clayton. Mid-range jump shot. Long. Blackshear with the contest. Knocks it out of bounds and Wyndham ball.
Coach White will be looking for Trevon Clayton to take those shots. Get a bit more aggressive on offense.
Yeah, they seem content to leave him out there.
He doesn't shoot. He shoots a three at a reasonable clip, so I was surprised he passed that one up.
Howard. Entry post to Green. He likes this matchup.
Yeah, he's tough, isn't he?
Marshall comes for the double. Tong puts the ball on the floor. Well guarded by Marshall.
Can he re-dribble that?
Oh, Jets were looking for a call. Howard. Shot clock winding down to the big fella. That's his third. A three for the game, Aguilera. Dribble penetration. Good kick out. And we've got a delay game, I believe, on Abram Tong. Umpire's asking to let the ball drop after the score. Wyndham out to 14.
Big fella shoots 3 threes a game, and he's a 33% shooter. He's 100% tonight.
So, going by my basic Sunbury maths, he hopefully looked to miss the next 6.
I'm not sure Coach Allen would like him shooting 6 more, but if he made 3 in a row, why not? Let him fly.
Yeah. There's a reaching foul there from Ayol. That is his third foul for the game. Marshall on inbound. Struggling to get the ball in to Clayton. Lara backs up. Clayton dribble hands off to Sanders. Closely guarded by Tong. Step back three. Just a little bit long there. Well rebounded by Al. Pushes the ball in transition to Howard at the 45. Kicks it back to the trailing Al, who's short, but guess who's there for the rebound? Mr. Do It All. Kevon Green.
He's enjoying the physicality tonight, Green.
Yeah, the sort of game style that sort of suits him. Marshall with a tough drive for the baskets.
That's very quickly slipped out to 16, Sal. 3 minutes in.
And that is the 4th foul on Ayol. So I'm sure Coach Allen will look to go to the bench. We've got a quick sub for both teams. Ayol goes out and Hines comes in. And for Sunbury, Rag checks in for Blackshear. And I think the offense is sort of a little stagnant to start the third, and I think the best thing you can do at times like that is just try and get to the foul line. Yeah. You know, try and get the points the hard way. And I think that Marshall saw the opportunity to get downhill and aggressive on the basket.
The other thing that helps is getting stops and getting out and running. If you can't stop, you're inbounding the ball and it makes it hard.
Yeah. Marshall misses the first. And misses the second.
Surprisingly, the Jets are 68% from free throw line on the year.
It's a nice stack when you've been doing your homework. Nice roll by Green and a very nice finish. And Coach White has no option but to call timeout. I mean, I think this game's at the point where it's a chance of getting away from them. I mean, down 18. You know, you ask yourself, what do we do? We've got to find a spark somewhere.
Yeah, the scoring options are pretty clearly defined with Sunbury, and they're being relatively well held. I think coming back to your point, so you said AL's just got his 4th foul and subbed out. I'm not sure how many points he's got for the game, but he's a pretty good contributor for the Wyndham group. I reckon he goes mid-teens per game, 15, 16 points a game. Coach,
2 points, 2 rebounds for the game, but I think his influence probably a lot more defensively, long arms. And
but then Coach Allen just says, who's next? Dolney, you're in. Tong, you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in.
Exactly.
He goes 8 or 9 deep, and they're all a scoring threat.
Yeah, and those players coming off the bench, they're actually having a pretty big influence on the game. Things that might not necessarily be on the stat sheet, but it's working to Wyndham's favour at the moment, and I think Coach White's will look down his bench and say, someone here give me a spark. It was an 8-point lead at half time, and Wyndham have gone on a 10-0 run.
Yeah, 10-0.
Make it open up an 18-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. I'm probably surprised that Baker hasn't checked into the game yet, because he can be a streaky shooter that can give you something, a bit of an all-round player. Might be worth a look. Marshall here, guarded full court by Green. Being pressured, Rag sets the screen. Marshall to Clayton. Marshall for his first outside look at the game, short. Rebounded by Tong. They transition and look to run a set through Howard.
Great call, Sal. Baker's about to sub in.
Should be a coach one day. Howard, good defence by Barkley. Tough pass inside and turned over. Bit of a veteran leadership here by Baker. Let's see if he can give us something. Subbing in for Max Barkley.
Yeah, what he adds isn't always in the stat sheet, so he's here to make a difference in a range of ways. Don't be surprised what he provides.
And little Nico Jeffries there, and young Tudor Selwood, 2 up-and-coming domestic players doing the court duties. Great job, boys. Go get yourself a free hot dog and a can of Coke. Inbound to Marshall, guarded by Green, full court pressure. Down to Sanders, hands back to Marshall. They're certainly going to run here. Reverses through Clayton. Now they've isolated Sanders on the floor for a dribble handoff with Clayton. Goes back to Clayton. Look, I think that's a probably better offensive look. Bit of a slight deflection there. Sanders on the drive. Nice drive. Unlucky. Clayton on the rebound. Marshall on the drive. A little bit behind Baker, who's lucky enough to grab it. And just a bit of a misread.
I think on that possession, Sal, out of the timeout, Ish touched the ball 3 times.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to win, he's going to have to score big in this second half. Just chatting over dinner arrangements, perhaps?
Yeah, I think Coach White with his first warning, looking for a foul call in that last play. Look, I think the umpires let a fair bit of contact go so far in the game, and just sitting there, maybe we can go get a 70-cent cone from Macca's after with the umpire. Let's see what happens. Howard, great use of the ball there in protection with his body, but had Sanders caught behind, missed the layup. Just going downhill now with Marshall. Out to Rag. Gives back to Marshall with the drive, and nice tough finish. White not happy, looking for an M1 call there, and I probably think he's probably justified in being a bit frustrated with that.
Not a contact there. Ball has to move. Keep it off the floor.
Good half-court pressure by the Jets here. Nearly a turnover by Wyndham, but they regather and reset. And look, the most important thing, they've wasted 14 seconds off the clock in the half-court set. Jets have gone to a zone here with Baker playing middle. Interesting. Green, open three misses. Rag on the rebound. And look, I think that's probably not a bad defensive change. I mean, the man-to-man is not doing the job for them in the third quarter, and I think going to a zone is probably a wise change. Sanders on the drive. Found a bit of the rhythm. Misses down one. Gets the offensive rebound by Green. Look, Sanders missed the layup, frustrated with himself, but most importantly, he stayed in the play, got the rebound, got Green in the air, and got the foul call.
What he's going to see too, Sal, is 2 free throws go down. Come out the bottom of the net, and then every shot is fair game from there. That zone, back to your point, it ended up with Green shooting a 3 on the wing, and he goes at 25% on the year. So, I mean, that's exactly what Coach White wants. He wants it out of Howard's hands.
Sanders with the first. Cuts the lead to 15.
Crowd's anxious too. They're looking for something.
Bit of energy. There's his second.
A little bit extended pressure here.
Rag, Rag reaches from behind on Green, and John White just contain yourself, Johnny. But, you know, there's probably those 50-50 calls. You're going to get some, you're not going to get some.
It is. When you're 15 down, though, you're going to need everything to go your way. So that's why he's going to be working those calls.
But most importantly, that's the first foul for the quarter. So Wyndham have 4. They're in the penalty. So I look for Jess to be a little bit more aggressive and try and get some points on the board on the foul line. Back to Sunbury in the zone and a straight turnover.
Yep. And interestingly, that sets Howard off. 1 turnover, 14 up. Interesting. I think we can play on that.
Marshall guarded closer by Green. Somebody looking for a foul call. Oh, there's a call by the umpires here late.
Conferring. I reckon he was in the charge circle.
Yeah, I thought he was going sideways. I thought it was a blocking foul. Yeah. And that's for Marshall, sorry. Look, again, be aggressive at the basket. Yeah. You know, you're way out to 18, they're down to 14. I think this down to 12. And then maybe Wyndham start asking the questions of themselves. Look, you know, we've had a couple of bad offensive possessions. A couple of missed shots. Sunbury get out, some downhill attack on the basket. Marshall with another miss.
That's 3 missed there.
That foul there was the third on Tong. The blocking call, just inside the restricted zone. Marshall misses a second, but Rag almost there for the rebound. Pulled in by Green. Look for the on-ball screen for Ayala here. Howard stops for a mid-range floater. Short, gets his own rebound. Kicks it out for the big fella. Made his first 3. There we go, he missed his first. He'll miss the next 5 maybe.
Reclaim that as
Sanders,
a pass,
downhill. Nice little fake there. Sanders with the easy finish. And Wyndham
timeout.
Forced to call the timeout. I can just see a little bit of an energy shift there. You know, whilst they missed the 2 free throws, Sunbury getting up the ring. Come down here, missed shot by Werribee. Sunbury get down, get a transition 2, cuts the lead to 12. That's Sanders' 22nd and 23rd points for the game. The part that worries me about 23 is great, but the team have combined for 30 for the rest.
Yeah, who's next? Interesting there, that zone has absorbed a whole lot of pressure and created some run the other way. Ish Sanders made that layup there, but the interesting one for me was Jeremy Ragg was half a quarter court behind him and finished on the rim for a rebound. It's that type of running and effort that's going to get them back in the game. 2 bits of energy showed by players. Nathan Marshall disappointed with himself for missing 3 throws. Hits the bench on the way out, but coach talks to him and says, hey, we're still in this. Howard, turning the ball over 3 possessions ago, it lit a fire under him, and he went off at a teammate in a scenario where they're up by 14 or 15 and 1 game ahead. So I thought that was an interesting response.
Yeah, and look, I don't call myself the prophet, but Baker's come on and he's a +6 for the game, whereas every other Jets player so far is in the negative. So look, you know, whilst he might not have an influence on the score sheet, but I think just having some veteran leadership out there in a time like this is like, hey, calm down, guys, let's get through our sets. And you know, he's agile enough to work out of the zone. Playing a small centre, I don't think that's a bad tactic, playing a small centre.
Makes smart moves with and without the ball, Nathan Baker. Gorski back in the game, Sal, number 3, can shoot.
Goes past Rag, who gives a little reach around the back. Nice opportunity there for another turnover. But interesting that Sunbury were extending their zone there out to the half court.
Yeah, they want to speed them up, don't they?
Yeah, 14 left on the shot clock. Green cuts to the hole.
Green at the charge circle again.
Open three. Good miss. Baker on the rebound. Good transition to Rag. Cuts it to Sanders. Mid-range game. No, pulls it back out. No, good use.
No early.
Quality shot.
What's an early?
Calls Clayton for the screen. Everyone else flattens out. Clayton.
Needs to create out of this.
Oh, well, great defence by Green. I mean, I thought Clayton had an open three you could have looked at. You know, I'm not sure what the hesitation is on letting it fly from there. I know back in your day, Glenn, hand or no hand in your face, you can mind a shot.
Yeah, but I think it's a good point you make, but also too, Wyndham had 5 fouls for the quarter. He wants to get heat on the rim, get back to the free throw line. So
yeah.
I can see it both ways.
Yeah. So Blackshear checks in for Clayton. And for Wyndham, we have Hines checking back in for Gorski. Gets the ball baseline. Sanders coming off a double cross screen to the baseline. A little bit short, but Marshall on the rebound. Jets get another chance, another offensive rebound. Rag at the wing. Resetting an offense through Blackshear. Hand off to Sanders. Looking for a score for Sanders. Baker for three. Yeah!
Hello.
Boom goes the dynamite.
We've seen that before. Nathan Baker.
Extended pressure. And look, nice wide open shot, balance. Feet were set, hands were set, nice follow through. Great bit of energy for the Jets. Cuts the lead down to 9. Green from the baseline, guarded by Baker. I think this zone is working wonders for Jets. Agreed. Howard getting the ball out of his hand. 2 on the shot clock. Howard's going to have to shoot it. They don't reach. And a miss. Rag on the rebound. Shot clock violation. As the umpire does his best Hulk Hogan impersonation, flexing the guns.
Impressive.
And, look, don't skip arm day. That's the message there, kids. And Jets ball. And look, chance to cut the lead again. Really has been a quarter of 2 halves here. The first half dominated by Wyndham, and Jets have just found a little bit of energy. Going to the zone, Baker coming in.
Oh.
Sanders getting downhill on Tong.
Jeez,
well guarded.
Ridden.
Baker riding on Tong. Great drive by Baker. Looks for Blackshear, just mishandled, passed a little bit behind. Howard in transition. Great defence by Marshall.
There's a guard.
Blackshear bringing the ball down the floor. Look out, big fella. Ball comes out to Rag. Gets the and one. Well, you make your own luck sometimes, Dogs. I mean, I always say big guys don't dribble the ball. That's what the guards are there for. But Blackshear looked to push in transition. Ball poked away, ends up in Rag's hands. And the miss to do it all. Off balance, bit of contact, gets the end one.
He gets that chance, Sal. I'm banging on about it because he runs hard and he gets in right spots. So this is the energy.
That's it, 7-point margin now. Rag and unlucky bounce, but Blackshear with the rebound and a jump ball. Again, great contest by Blackshear, and somebody retained the possession most importantly. Look, I think this is a very important position with 2 minutes 22 to go. Wyndham lead at 7. I mean, a play each end could cut it to 4 or cut it out to 10. Marshall inbounds to Blackshear. Trying to reverse the ball through Rag. Trying to cross it across to Marshall. Goes out to Baker. Puts the ball on the floor. Great drive by Baker. Blackshear with the one. Nathan Baker. Great dribble penetration. Drew the big defender, Ayalara, which left Blackshear open for a layup.
Yeah, just makes good decisions with and without the ball, Baker.
Howard here. Kicks across to Ayalara.
5-point margin.
Back to Marshall. Rag gives up baseline. Blackshear's there to help. Good defence.
Got to move.
Jets in transition. Got a 5-on-4 opportunity here. Green down the floor. You want to push it. Great pass by Baker. Finds Rag underneath. The energy. We're playing at a 12 out of 10 right now. Crowd are into it. The kids are into it. There's high fives.
Baker and Rag have been doing that since under 12s, those two together.
Geez, remember when you played under 12s? Geez, I was at the 80s.
Boardman was a one-court stadium.
Yeah. Nice find by Green and Hine. Look, great execution. Move the ball around the perimeter. Kick it into the elbow. And from there, found the open player. Hines unleashed the easy too. Marshall here. Jets with some energy. Sanders at the 45. Blackshear rolls. Sanders gets downhill. Tough drive by Sanders. Unlucky. Oh. Make that fall. Out to Howard now. Guarded by Marshall. Staying in their zone. Dribble help on the left and right. Coach White in the defensive stance on the sideline. Stay low. Active hands. Out to Aguilara. Through Howard, back out to Green on the wing. Guarded by Rag. Skip pass out to Tong. Near the shot clock. Howard from a deep three. Misses. Tong on the offensive rebound.
Yeah, missed defensive assignment from box out.
Howard out. Aolara. There's miss number 2. 4 more to go. Wyndham another rebound.
Get on
Baker
it.
on the floor.
Get on it.
Sanders gets it. And Jets ball. Great scrapping by Marshall there to cause the deflection. Kids are up and about. Coach Allen's wanting a call. Wyndham bench are wanting a call. And we've got a sub.
That's Coach Allen asking the questions.
Well, the umpires have better eyes than me. Maybe they got OPSM. Because I had no idea where that ball came off.
Yeah, I thought it might have come off blue, but I'm not a great judge.
I would have gone to the review centre there. I do it the NRL. And see last touch and called a knock on.
That would have put some pressure on young Pat here, but I reckon he's got it covered.
Pat the cameraman doing a great job.
He is.
Better than Joe the cameraman who got the arse from the Cricket Australia.
Yeah, big shout out to Pat here.
Sanders looking to inbound. Marshall. Blackshear
10 on
through
the
down
shot.
screen. No, reversing through Blackshear at the elbow. Gives to Rag. 5 on the clock. Sanders from the baseline. Long 2. Bingo! Sanders for 2. Cuts the lead to 5. 6 seconds left. Howard here. On-ball screen by Alara. Getting downhill. Baker rotates. Great job, Nathan Baker. Rag with the rebound. That sees the quarter out. Yeah, as I said, really a great finish to the quarter by Sunbury. Energy levels lifted. Wyndham came out, went on the 10-0 run. Cut it out to 18. Sunbury cut it back to 3.
Yeah, that's why these two teams are the best teams, 2 best teams this season, Sal, and we've seen why. 2 halves of that quarter there. Wyndham, as you said, got out early. Sunbury came back hard, and it was off the back of just some legitimate blue-collar energy and smart decisions and some effort. They did structurally change to a zone, which impacted Wyndham's ability to attack the basket and get the shots they wanted, the shooters they wanted. But I think with 4 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go, it was 18-point margin. If Coach Y had said we're down by 3 at three-quarter time, I probably would have said he's joking.
Yeah,
so they've done well.
Yeah, totally agree. And for some reason, that zone just created a lot of energy.
Yeah.
You know, you get 1 or 2 stops, 1 or 2 scores. So hang on, we're still here, boys. We're still here. Reminds me of the time we were down by 26 out at Sherbrooke in the 3rd quarter back in 2008, and managed to win that game in overtime. And let's hope we get a repeat from the boys in blue today.
Yeah, no bus ride home like that tonight, but hopefully the win.
Yeah, indeed. Just some scores here at three-quarter time. Ish Sanders with 23, Jared Blackshear with 12, Clayton 6, Marshall 4, Barkley 7, Gene Vocale with 3, Baker with 3. Oh, those 6 minutes of his, probably the most important 6 minutes of the game. Rag with 4, but his energy, 4 points. Look, he's only got 4 rebounds, but he's just his energy, the 1%ers. For Wyndham, we have Cavion Green with 18, Maurice Howard 19, and Aolara with 13. Aaron Dolney with 8 off the bench, Haynes with 2 off the bench, and also Tong and Aol with 5 and 2 respectively. Yeah. Big last quarter.
I think strap yourself in, people. If you're here tonight or you're at home, pop the kettle on. Actually, you probably missed your chance for a cuppa. Ask the Dale to do it, and enjoy the 4th quarter.
Oh, special delivery here in the calling box. Glenn has had some little popcorn chicken and chips delivered all the way from Sunbury Hungry Jacks.
Yeah, please excuse my schlocking into the microphone. I might save those.
Nice.
Thanks, Liv. Great assist.
Yeah. It's the only assist that's come out of the Oxon family in the last 15 years. Oh.
True.
Howard. Back out to Donny. Jets still in their zone. Blackshear pressure on Alara. Just deflects the ball out of bounds. Jets spectators calling defence.
They're virtually on the court there, aren't they? 6 men.
Great energy. Howard inbound to Green. Sanders guarding. Green for 3 at the top of the key. In and out. Rag just missed. Look, I think there's a lesson there. Rag went and chased the ball. Yeah. Find the man first. That would have landed in his hands.
Yeah, fine body.
Marshall downhill now with Donny on him. Baker still in the game. Blackshear fakes the handoff. Back out to Baker. Got the mismatch on Aolara against the big fella. Baker drives. Little mid-range. Blackshear active on the boards. Missed it. Fell into the hands of Dolney, and Wyndham going downhill now. Yeah. Howard back to Dolney. Double team. Turned over. Rag in transition. They've got a 3 on 2 chances. Great pass. Baker and blocked by Aolara. Look, nothing wrong with being aggressive on the basket. sometimes you're going to get blocked, but keep being aggressive.
Great offensive transition, but Aliara at the rim. Great play.
Jets here on the inbound. Someone better move.
Get it in.
Kicks it way out to
Drew
Rag.
it up.
Hands it back to Baker. Got the mismatch on Alara there. Interesting, the big fella guarding Baker.
Great
Inside
pass.
underneath. Out to Rag. Oh, stepped out of bounds.
Sure had possession when he did.
Bit of a challenge here for Baker. He's probably got the leg speed on Alara, who's actually really long. So he does a good job carrying a hand out to that perimeter shot. He's also got the length to block, as he just did on Sanders in the last play.
Yeah, challenge for Coach White is how long do you play Baker? He's played limited minutes in the back end of the season coming off an injury, but he needs to be out there.
Yeah, I think his impact on the game so far can't be understated. Green with the ball on the wing, back to Howard. 10 left on the shot clock. Downey puts the ball on the floor. Great defense by Blackshear, deflected by Rag.
Again.
Wyndham ball.
I think what the zone's done, Sal, is it's taken away Green's presence at the charge circle in that man-to-man. He can't exert his influence on one defender.
Yeah, exactly. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Wyndham on the inbound. Going to Alara. Out to Downey for 3. Oh, and well tapped out there by Hines to get an offensive rebound. Howard, guarded by. Puts the ball into Downey. Great drive. Lost his footing. Marshall gets the ball. Downhill now. Aggressive at the basket. Great pass to Rag. Following. Out to Sanders. Another great drive. Finger roll. Back of the ring. Missed. Rag again. Yes.
Who would have thought those under-12 boys were so cushiony to land on? That's great work. Great work, boys. And even better work, Jeremy Rag.
An uncharacteristic miss by Sanders there on the finger roll. But again, the presence of Alara there. Keeps you guessing.
Definitely played on his mind, I reckon. Understandably
Howard at the
so.
top. Alara guarded by Sanders. Back to Howard. Green comes for the screen. Kicks out to Downey. Alara out in the corner. That's miss number 3. Makes him 3 of 6. So 50% now. Baker with the rebound out to Marshall. Let's see what set Jets run here. Marshall handoff to Sanders. Through Blackshear. Handoff to Sanders again. Finds Marshall at the opposite wing. There's long 3. Good box out by Hines. And again come Wyndham. Looks the on-ball screen. Sanders hit there by Alara. Howard pull up 3. Hits the money. Probably the weeks of the help from below. Probably was a little bit slow transitioning there. And Wyndham back out to an 8-point lead.
That feels like Howard's first score for about 7 or 8 minutes. Maybe 9, so.
Sanders gets around the roll. Baker with the ball.
Good steal on Blackshear.
He had Blackshear looking. Yeah, totally. You did see that.
Pop.
Baker. Oh, I think he had the 3 there, but missed. Offensive rebound by Blackshear. I want to see him go to the hole here. Come on. Great defense by Green. Rag stops Howard. Howard dancing with the ball.
I'm dizzy.
Pass to Green for 3 in the corner. And hits the 3. And look, as you said earlier, Glenn, not the greatest 3-point shooter, but made them pay. Wide open, good ball rotation. And now you've got to ask the question of Coach White.
Yeah,
back out to 11.
Exactly. He takes that 3 off the back of a great defensive effort down the other end. Hard runs, gets to a good spot. Those previous misses, they felt a bit lackadaisical against the zone. There's just that different energy in his shot he took there, but 25% on the year for 3s for Green, and that's probably the numbers have run out today like that.
Yeah, and
but it's a key one.
Yeah, and you look at the scoring spread. You know, you got four players in double figures. Howard with 19, Green with 18, Alara with 13, and Dolney with 10. Whereas Sunbury, you got Sanders at 25 and Blackshear with 12. You know, so you probably need a little bit more support from the other guys around those 2 for Sunbury to try and get this margin back from 11. But, you know, we saw the 18-point lead cut back pretty quickly in the third, so still a long way to go. Anything could still happen.
Exactly. Barkley in for Baker.
Yeah, and you kind of think that Baker's come in, he's done his job, he's played 10 minutes, gave him great energy. And now, you know, Barkley, let's see if he can be the next source of energy off the bench with Sunbury to get this lead. Back from 11.
Yeah, interesting 0-0 foul call. 3 minutes 20 in. So referees letting them play and defence doing a good job.
Yeah, and for Sunbury we've got Marshall with 3, Rag and Clayton with 2. For Wyndham, AL with 4, Tong and Dolney with 3. Sanders guarded full court by Howard. Switch it up there with Dolney guarding. Hands off to Sanders. Looks step back three. Looks a bit short. With great energy by Rag. Just contest the rebound. Howard downstream here. Sanders meets him at three-point line. Great roll by Aolara. Clayton comes for the great block, but got a fair piece of arm. And geez, when Aolara jumps there, that ball goes pretty high. So Clayton acknowledges the foul. He probably got him on the arm.
He was wide open on the roll there.
Poor weak side rotation by the Jets. And Aolara to the foul line for two. Makes the first. And nice stroke there. It's a 12-point lead, 64-76.
We're back on for three-point watch now with the big fella after he stroked that free throw.
And makes the second. Clayton inbounds to Sanders.
Oh.
Screen by Barkley. Might have moved a little bit forward. Clayton. Hand off. Clayton rolls. Barkley with the ball to Blackshear. Sanders for the handoff. Clayton. Dribble handoff to Rag. Rag. Long two off the backboard. A little bit hard. Rebounded by Howard. And now come Wyndham. On-ball screen by Aolara. Howard pulls up from three. He almost shot that ball from his front pocket. It was coming from such a low position.
It did look like that.
Yeah. A really quick release, though. Bringing it from so low. Clayton, on-ball screen. Sanders. Hands off to Blackshear. Dribble hand off to Barkley. He's really looking for some points. Howard on the foul. And look, Barkley's probably saying, hey, I need to impact this game. It's back out to 16.
Max brings a certain energy and intensity to his play, which doesn't always work well with opposition. So he's probably looking to bring some scoring and that type of energy to influence the game in a positive way.
So Barkley gets 3 free throws. And we're looking for some court wipers here. There we go.
This young Jesse, is he?
No, it's his older brother there. Working that floor. Good job. Off he hustles. And Barkley at the first line for first of three. Look, this is a 16-point lead at the moment. Really important to try and get at least down to single figures pretty quickly. And 3 points here would certainly help.
Yep. Splash.
Yeah. Very confident release from the foul line, Barkley. Again, that's point number 8 for Max tonight. Again, only 3 field goals. He probably wants to try a bit more attack, and that last 3, I think, even though albeit a bit contested, he said, I'm gonna go out swinging here. He's 2 of 2, and just a little bit long on the third. Lead down to 14. On ball screen, Howard in transition. Just looked a little bit off in the hand. Clayton on the rebound.
Downhill. Max to the corner.
Sanders downhill. Got to get calls out. Clayton screen, reverse to Marshall. Blackshear. Nice motion there by the Jets. Some good looks. Barkley for 3. No good. And Green. Rebound. Great rebound outside Clayton and Blackshear. Tough rebound. Howard with the ball. Aolara for 3. They're in it. Still staying in their zone. Clayton can come to help. No. Turnover, mishandled there behind. Sanders downhill. See what he does here. He's going to try and get to the hoop. No. Run a half-court set off a Clayton screen. Roll. Clayton, nice roll to the basket. And look, great finish.
Help him up, kids. Help him up.
There we go. Wyndham getting to the front half quickly.
Did he change his pivot feet?
I was too busy looking at the scoreboard then.
I like to ask questions there aren't answers to.
Yeah. When was the Battle of Hastings? And Green for another 3. Opposite corner this time.
Yeah.
Look, that's a bit of a zone killer, that one. And I wonder if Jets are going to start looking. I have to go to a man again. Just try and see if we get some different energy. Blackshear goes out to Sanders. Wanting to score here, Sanders. He'll be keen for a shot up.
Heavy hand on.
Nice rhythm, nice step back. Mid-range jump shot. Looked like a nice shot out of the hand. Howard. Look, bit of pressure here. Jets staying in the zone. Dolney for a long 3.
It's good. No.
Looked nice out of the hand. Blackshear with the rebound. Sanders down the court. Dolney on him. I think Sanders likes this matchup. Calls for the on-ball. Behind. Double team. Back out to Clayton. Again, had another 3. and says, you know what, I'm going to go at the hole instead. Hine with, he slid
into.
He slid about 3 metres. Umpire says no travel call.
He slid into home base.
He did. Who's on first? Howard releases to Ayala, who goes weak side to Dolney, back to Hine, and Wyndham reset with 14 on the shot clock. Howard guarded by Barkley in the zone. At the Dolney, looking to expose those corners, I think.
Yeah.
Howard for a deep three from the yellow line, short.
Margin's 13 with 3 minutes 7 to go, Sal, so it's go time.
Yeah, look, and I think at this point in time in defence, you need to take some chances. You know, you can't be complacent on your heels. Get up on your toes, take some chances. You know, make things happen. Create your own luck. Now there's a stoppage here. I think we've asked for a floor wiper. Out comes young Travis Ralph, another one of the young junior Jets, out with the mop. We've got players pointing everywhere. We just don't know where the sweat is on the floor. There we go.
Couldn't be hard to find. So young Anthony Ralph's son.
It is. Yes, ex-Jets player from the early 90s, I believe.
90s, as in 1990s?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes.
They played basketball back then.
They did up here, believe it or not. Full court pressure again by Wyndham. Barkley Marshall stacking. Inbound easy to Marshall. Guarded by Green.
Barkley is interested in chatting with...
Oh, there's a call. I think Marshall looked to engage that contact. Call by Green, and a reasonable call as Marshall went falling down.
It's got to be part of the Jets' scoring strategy for 3 minutes is getting to the free throw line. So getting fouls in transition like that is important.
Yeah, and an earlier point you make, Glenn, that's only the second foul on Wyndham with 3 minutes to go. And one foul on Sunbury, so 3 fouls in 7 minutes.
Yeah, and those 3 have come in the last 2, I reckon.
Marshall with the ball, runs off Blackshear's screen. Nice big screen, he rolls Blackshear to Rag underneath. Loopy-doop for the 2. Again, Rag very active, cutting towards the basket. Full court pressure here by the Jets. Dolney gets it just over halfway. Running into a drift. Barkley can't turn him. He goes across court. Blackshear managed to get the deflection. Sanders, what's he going to do? He's going to attack the hole here on 3. Marshall rebound.
Max Berkeley, 3.
Barkley for 3. He's open. Short. Marshall, another offensive rebound. Drives again. Miss. And Ayalara cleans up and says, Wyndham, let's just take our time and milk some clock. Marshall over cheap reach. Howard to pull up mid-range. Misses. Blackshear with another rebound. 2 minutes 10 to go. Wyndham by 11. Marshall pitches the ball down to Sanders. Got to be go time, guys. Sanders dances. Pull up 3. Short. And Dolney with the rebound.
These kids are close to the court there.
Oh, they're looking for a travel call, the kids. I don't know if they even know the rules. Howard just milking some clock. Goes to Green in the corner. Back out to Ayalara. Clearly saying to use the shot clock.
Yeah.
Stretching the zone. 7, 6. I'll help the Wyndham guys count. 3. Howard drives. Ayalara for 3. Misses, but Hine with a great rebound. Gets a fresh 14.
Coach Cooler there.
Rag gives away a cheap foul to Howard.
Just coming back to your question earlier about when was the Battle of Hastings, Sal, I believe 1066.
One of the great trivia questions I've ever seen at the Royal Hotel in Sunbury on a Tuesday night with $10 pot and palmer. Yeah, Howard inbounds to Ayalara. Just use as much of their clock as they can. 10 left on the shot clock. Sanders up and in, and he's called for a cheap reaching foul. I want to get him into the penalty with 1:22 to go and an 11-point lead. Had the sub come in. We had Jeremy Ragg out, and seeing his first minutes is James Weston. Howard inbounds to Ayalara. Bit of contact from behind on Blackshear. Not a bad foul to give. 1 second off the clock. Puts him in the 4. Now they're in the penalty.
And also shoot that gap. Ask the question. See if you can't steal it.
Here's a question for you. Who do you want to foul out of the 5 Wyndham players on the floor, Glenn?
I am going to take a little bit of time just to get back to there, Sal.
Unfortunately, we can't go to a commercial break. But here we go. Barkley on Dolney looking for a foul. Howard being guarded closely by Sanders, who gives up a cheap foul. Just taking the 4 seconds off the shot clock.
Yeah, it's definitely not Howard because he is he's an 89% shooter on the year. I would probably look to get. Geez, they all shoot the ball well, mate.
Well, they shot 100% in game 1 of the final.
Yeah, I think if I'm being picky, and it's probably because he's got a small sample size, it's young Kane Hine. But the kid's got good fundamentals. I think he's knocking down free throws this time of game, so I don't know who you foul, Sal.
Just whatever saves the clock.
I think so.
Yeah.
You probably go, which shooter am I not going to set off by giving him free throws?
Howard makes his seconds.
So it's no to Howard, no to Dolney.
And timeout there by White. Does the ball get advanced here with 1:22 left? Sunbury with 5 fouls. Wyndham with the 2 for 1:17 to go. Sunbury picking up 4 quick fouls there, just probably in the span of about 6-7 seconds.
Great opportunity, Sal, if I could. The Sunbury Basketball Association would like to thank major sponsors Maplestone, Sunbury, Villawood Properties, Powerhouse Gym, long-time major sponsor Chemist Warehouse, and the teeth straighteners down at Dental House. Thank you very much for your support over these last few years. Much appreciated.
Yes, a lot of sporting clubs do rely on the support of the local businesses and communities, and hopefully a few of those sponsors are here tonight joining in the few quiet ales in the bar area. So Sunbury advanced the ball, 24 on the shot clock, take it out of quarter court. What are we looking for here? Well, Sanders is out of the game. I think John White is... Sanders is in.
Still in, yeah.
So Weston and Jeanvo Kells come into the game and taking out Marshall.
I wonder if that's on three-point percentage, Sal.
Barkley looking for an inbound. Gets it to Blackshear. Deflected out by Aolara. Just a small little pocket clapping up there. Some of the Wyndham faithful made the trip up Derrimut Road. Geez, tell me if the road in Melbourne needs an upgrade. That is definitely one of them.
It is.
Inbound to Blackshear. Looking to get the ball to Sanders. Face to the corner. Dolney in his face. Long three. Misses. Another rebound by Green.
He's got to be double digits easily.
Yeah. Jean Vocal with the cheap reaching foul. I think Green's influence on the game today has been cannot be understated. His defensive presence, his rebounding presence, his scoring ability, tough defender, taking the matchups against Blackshear early in the game. I think it's gone a long, long way to deciding this contest.
He's given up significant height in all those contests and hasn't shirked. Strength, athleticism, commitment.
Howard makes both. That puts the lead at the 15 with 1:04 left. Inbound to Sanders, guard at full court, still by Green. Big screen by Blackshear. Sanders pull up through with Howard in his face. Oh, in and out, unlucky. I thought that was down. Deflected by Barkley on the rebound.
Do we need court sweepers at mid-court?
24, 10 and 3 for Green tonight. And to me, that is your Chemist Warehouse player of the game.
I reckon all those 10 rebounds had physical contact with them too.
Yeah, totally.
Not many open ones.
Sunbury trap on the inbound, caused the jump ball with Howard and Barkley, and Sunbury regained the possession with 49.9 left. The umpires just want to confer quickly, just want to check if they got the quaddie today out at Randwick. 14 seconds on the shot clock is the call. Sanders inbounding.
Had trouble, haven't they?
Inbound to Barkley and, deflected off Barkley. Who was guarding him to cause the deflection? None other. Kevion Green. Really, really great presence.
Great character too, Sal. He engages the crowd. He loves playing the villain, perhaps, and
full of
good
energy.
for the game. Yeah.
If
you can't enjoy it while you're out there, don't do it.
Spot on. Howard, let him get the ball going downhill. I'm just going to milk the clock. Sanders just standing off at the moment, allowing the clock to run. I'm going to Howard looking for the call on the alley-oop. Aliara wasn't ready for it. Hand off. Howard dribbles with Blackshear and Sanders double teaming. Goes cross court to Green with the long three and the old scissor kick. Nice rebound by Blackshear. Just looking to push the ball down the floor. Weston for his first shot of the night, and boom goes the dynamite. I can't say it with the same enthusiasm when they're down 12, but nice open shots.
Question without notice. So where do you sit with the dribble out policy of the modern game?
Well, I probably think at this level that's probably acceptable. probably maybe disrespectful warming up by 12 or double figures to try and get a last-minute score, a highlight play. Great job, Nicky and Cooper, with the wiping there. Great job. But, probably at junior level, you probably encourage kids to play the final siren. What are you expecting from the Wyndham fans here? They're going to run the court. Full court pressure on Howard. Good defence by Denver Cal. There's two little pockets of Wyndham players. They dribble it out. Shot clock not running. And Wyndham celebrate. And off they go. Great win by Wyndham, but don't take away the season that Sunbury have had. Two best teams in the competition. And look, probably to Wyndham's credit, probably the defence holding Sunbury to 75.
Yeah, again. So Sunbury did well to keep the scoring juggernaut of Wyndham down 20 from their 106 average, but 75 points is a bit light. Their length, their depth, athleticism and commitment to defensive assignments was impressive.
Yeah. And look, again, I think it was a game played in great spirit, great crowd. I actually think the umpiring was actually pretty good. I think they actually let the guys play a little bit, and credit to them. I don't give enough credit to umpires, especially around here. So if you're an umpiring to listening, my dearest apologies. But great effort by these guys tonight.
Exactly. Important part of the pathway is refereeing and officialdom. So if coaching or playing doesn't float your boat, there are other opportunities out there for this great game.
Yeah, that's great. And, credit. Just a good series. And Wyndham too good on this occasion for 2022. So thank you all for listening. And stay online while I go through the presentations. But Glenn, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, so.
Let's don't wait another 20 years to team up again.
No, let's do it. Let's start a podcast or something.
Yeah.
Let's chat.
Is it Stadler and Waldorf?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, done.
Muppet style.
Ain't half bad. Ain't half good either. Over and out from Sunbury. Cheers, guys.
Thanks.